Whoa, this is your man, Nico B, Black Effect. We always got the light shining, man. You know, the Lord's light's always shining, over here in the Black Effect, bro. But I want to get into this message, man. Hit that like and subscribe button. You know how we do it. And I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. But the thing is I want to say is to the women out here. You know what I'm saying? To our women and women, period, in 2020. In 2020, as a woman, do you think that you can that you got what it takes to be a man? You know? In 2020, do you think you have what it takes to be a man? Because you have women in this society who really want to take on that responsibility and role, who really take pride in saying, I could do whatever a man can do. But the thing is you hadn't been tried and tested in the true way that men have. You hadn't been called to do everything a man could do just yet. God tests men in their life as men. Women, certain people, like it was a saying on the movie, like, nigga, if you was me, you wouldn't even be here. You know what I'm saying? So there's certain things even certain tests that other men get, certain men cannot endure those tests of life. And if they was to be involved in those same tests, they would be destroyed and overwhelmed by that. That's the same thing with women thinking that they can be men. We've seen it time and time again. We're starting to see it more because society hasn't been this foolish in a long time. Society's becoming foolish and trying to reverse the gender roles and play make believe with every single thing that we do in life. We're playing make believe. You could be whatever. If you want to be a damn 30-year-old man could be a 6-year-old girl. If he so felt like it. A 6-year-old boy could say that he's Echo the Dolphin and you'll go let him drown. You people really would, because that's the world we living in today. It's fucking stupid. But like I said, for you women thinking that you want to be a man, look at the stuff in MMA. You got a transvestite trans man who's a man, who's trying to be a woman. Man, he gets in the MMA. He joins MMA, which is women's mixed martial arts. He's breaking these women's orbital bones. He's doing them real. He's harming these women, and this is even with his lack of suppressed testosterone, because he's still building it up at the same levels. It's just being suppressed by drugs. You understand? But the thing about men, like men are here to serve, man. Like in this man's true nature, he's here to he's God's natural servant. Like man is here to work. He enjoys things like working, building, protecting. He enjoys those things naturally. You know what I'm saying? Like women in turn are more emotional, more builders, or more like more and it's no knock, but they're more like cultivators of the energy that's already there. So they can build like a man. Oh, you ever get a woman be a part of your house, she'll have your house looking right. Get her to interiorly design to design your interior of your house. Like women have that. They can build things that you give them. You give them a fish, a loaf of bread, and they are natural motivators. Like they do motivate men naturally. But so they have their purpose and they need to stop. Don't abandon that. And I'm talking to my women specifically, like black women, at the end of the day. Like a lot of white women are gone like a motherfucker. Like they gone with this feminist shit. And black women, they trying to get this to black women too. But at the end of the day, we are the chosen people of God. We don't need to adopt those type of practices, those foolish practices that only set people back. Because once again, man, the men have to do the fighting. We got to go out here and put and get it in blood, sweat, tears, out of, and that's what's needed. It's a failure if your women have to go fight. When I see women coming back from these wars, these stupid ass wars that we fight, government setups or whatever, and they come back maimed. I seen a show where it was this white woman who she used to like to dance or whatever. She used to like to square dance. And she went over to the wall, got maimed, lost both her legs, things like that. She can't dance no more. It's like more of a and the government not taking care of their people like they need to. At the end of the day, that's not for women. You understand? Like I'm just saying, like accept the things that are for you, and then the things that aren't, accept that. Don't it ain't be happy, be thankful to God because your skill set is for certain things, just like our skill set is for certain things. The man is supposed, the black man and men period are supposed to be the lions, the dogs, the wolves, whatever you want to call them. These are the alpha males, and I describe them as animals, you know what I'm saying, like this, because it's pretty much in nature. This is how they operate. Look at how the lion operates. Look how the wolf operates. Man, in turn, is animalistic. Like he has an animal nature also, along with his human nature. So these are just built-in things. You can't turn them off. And if you turn them off, people start becoming unhappy because they not living in their natural roles of life. Any woman trying to be a man, she's gonna have an unhappy time. I have people like this. I know people like this personally, and I see them going through a lot of ebbs and flows with ups and downs, very like damn near like having mental illness with a mental state. It's not a normal up and down. Nah, it's everywhere because God knocking on their door every month telling them that you are a woman. But they trying to compete with natural men who don't have that going on, who are a lot stronger than them, who are a lot more cunning than them as far as leadership and thought and building and thought process. Have a lot more testosterone, you know what I'm saying, bass in his voice, just to, that's a thing. Like, I keep saying through animal nature. Why do you think the lion has the roar that he has? Just through that roar, it deters weaker lions, it deters other animals, and let them know that this creature right here will fuck you off. It means business. You understand? So we should accept that. And as black men, we definitely need to start coming into the roles, you know what I'm saying, of building and leadership. And at the end of the day, you should get on your purpose, man. Quit worrying about these women and get on your purpose. These women have to come to you and should be helping you on be a part of your purpose. And whenever you accomplish that, but you should not be dealing and worried about these women as your first priority, bro. We are the builders, we are the leaders, and we are the ones who should be on the front lines, you know what I'm saying, and fighting and standing up for our people in the community. That's real. But for these women, let these other races of men, deal with their women, trying to be men. We stomping that out in the black community. The black community, that's dead, man. We ain't hearing that no more. I don't care all these studs. You studs with these kids, man. Get the fuck out of Dodge, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? We gonna start just deterring you over that way to the left. And until you ready to come back and get your life right with the Most High God, you like some dick. Quit playing with me. You took it out. Like, quit playing with me. You took major. Like, I don't want to be vulgar, but y'all took major pipe. I'm talking about getting pregnant. So don't act like you don't like no dick now. You know what I'm saying? So we finna do until y'all get right and reconcile with the God. Because I know some of y'all scared of men, I get it. A lot of the men that treat y'all bad. Hey, man, some real brothers out here. When y'all ready to understand that, we bringing y'all back. So y'all can come back. Y'all come back and come back. But the thing is for those other races of men who dealing with these feminist women, these women who want to go out here and basically get sex changes, trying to pump their testosterone up to try to be like the lions, the dogs, the wolves. Bitch, get your fucking mind right. It's your man, Nico B, Black Effect. I'm gone.